Thursday night. We're bringing it to you live here on 2K Sports. I'm Brian Anderson, along with Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg, our reporter, Allie LaForce. And here's Daniels. 20 feet out. And he wills that one in, sinking it right through the back of the iron. And coming into this game, Grant, is it fair to say this feels like it should be a blowout?
Well, on paper, that would be the assumption. But, B.A., this is why we play the games. Anything can happen, and any team can pull off an upset.
Second free throw, no good. And even as the Heat look to go younger, this is not a team with an appetite for lengthy rebuilds, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. But one advantage they possess, when star players around the league ponder a change of scenery, Miami certainly has some great views.
Now here's Powell. Smith with the rebound. Here's Daniels. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here he goes. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And Daniels doesn't mess around. When he's charging inside, he's focused on the flush.
Back to Mitchell. It's rebounded by Houston.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Now here's Mitchell. Hero looking around. Off with the layup. And here we go. The Rockets in transition. Daniels misses. Hero left side. Here's Adebayo. Good D by Kangwoo.
0 for 4 to start this game. Some of it's execution and some of it's just bad luck.
Pass to Durant. And Durant with the big finish.
Look at the power on that.
He has to be one of the top dunkers in the game today.
Absolutely salivates when he attacks the rim.
And here's a timeout from Eric Spoelstra now. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. So both teams making some changes here. Here's Powell. Now, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. There's a screen by Wiggins. Adebayo up top. Pass to Hero to snap the cold streak. Yes, and it's Adebayo picking up the assist.
A huge sigh of relief. 1 for 5 now. Let's see if they can keep it going.
You know, whenever Simmons gets a chance to show off his insane bounce, he takes advantage of it, really demonstrating how lethal he is in the air.
Now here's Simmons. Inside. Nice shot by Finney-Smith.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Heat trailed by 7. Well, we know what Dorian Finney-Smith can do on the court, but he's also doing great things off the court, Clark.
Yeah, so many players across the league do a ton of work in their communities and for the betterment of humanity. And the Finney Family First Foundation focuses on the youth in low-income communities. And Dorian Finney-Smith, he helps kids by providing basketball training for at-risk youth and uses the game of basketball to also impart lifelong lessons.
Here's Daniels, plenty of space. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Daniels has gotten his third basket of the night.
Yeah, this period, they're letting him go to work, and it's paying off.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you, guys. The Rockets have brought in the right veterans. Coach Ime Udoka said, quote, their approach rubbed off on our entire team. We can only teach so much, but you have to have guys that have carved out their niche in the league with that edge and that defensive mentality. It was invaluable for our team. Back over to you.
They've got that grit. Thank you, Allie.
With the defense absent, that was a great opportunity, but no go. And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
1:19 left in the opening quarter. Here's Reddish. Boom! He jams it straight down.
He flashes to the rim and is met with no resistance.
And here's a timeout from Eric Spoelstra now. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys.
Substitution on the court.
1:11 left in the first quarter of the game. Pass to Larson. Back to Hero. Now here's Ware. Finney-Smith pulls it in.
They sure are. I mean, they've done a terrific job carving out space under the basket and then pursuing the ball. You know, it's one thing to box out, but you've got to pursue the ball if you're going to get rebounds. And they look strong here in the early going.
Now here's Ware. And the foul called on Dyson Daniels. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
34 seconds left in the first quarter. Drills it from deep. Hero's got 9 points.
Hasn't taken him any time to get into a groove. 3 or 4 to start things off.
Now here's Daniels. He has 6. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Get it, young fella. Dyson Daniels has a lot of tools, showing his hops on that one.
They set the pick. Pass to Ware. Shoots over Isaac. And so the first quarter is in the books. It's Houston leading by 5. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter.
The Heat. 11.
If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
I really like how they're knifing inside with confidence, exploiting any openings they see in the defense, taking advantage.
You have to like the fact that they're not settling at all. I mean, they've really made a point to get the ball down inside and challenge that interior defense.
Has to Ware. Powell outside. Six to shoot. He hits it just before the shot clock expires. Powell's got his first points of the game.
And for his stature, Norman Powell's very capable of finishing inside with authority.
Pass to Reddish. Left side Durant. The rebound by Ware. Heat trail by 3. Here's Mitchell. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's going to go on Cam Reddish.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
Now here's Durant. Durant owning the inside.
Wow, they're really being taken advantage of defensively out there. No rim protection whatsoever.
And Clark, one thing this Rockets team is known for is their ferocity on the backboards.
Yeah, they were terrific retrieving their own misses, and they played with a grit and a toughness that I thought belied the team's youth, and that's a good foundation to build on. You got tough-minded young players that are only going to get better. Keep an eye on this Rockets team.
Heat trail by 3. Here's Mitchell. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. That's on Dorian Finney-Smith.
Man, good whistle there.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
Well, few descriptions more glowing than saying a player is clutch. What, in your opinion, Grant, enables a player to be that way?
You know, B.A., it's about confidence and command. When you're able to process and execute under the pressure, both internal and external, that's when you have a chance to be clutch.
And so it's Simmons with it. He brings it up for the Rockets. It's a 3-point game. Next game against the Bulls at United Center. And that starts a 4-game road trip for them. Now here's Durant. Durant draws the double. Outside Simmons. Can't get it to fall. Heat trail by 3. To the inside. Adebayo. And finished off by Adebayo.
What a confident dunk by Adebayo. He knows there's little the defense can do once he's elevated.
KD jams it straight down.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
Simmons looking around. On the wing, Durant. That one drops for him. And now a 5-point Houston lead.
All game long, he's been getting to his spots, and the defense has yet to adjust.
Here's Adebayo. Bam, going to work inside.
And once Bam gets the ball inside, the bucket is almost guaranteed. He's a serious producer in the paint.
2 minutes.
Outside Durant. Pass to Okongwu. Durant draws the double. Late clock. Houston's got to hurry. And the shot clock expires. A 24-second violation. And the Heat making a change here.
Hero.
Here's Mitchell. Still no points. Now Hero. Shoots over Durant. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Much more efficient this quarter. Feeling more and more confident.
Here's Durant. And Durant with the big finish.
Oh, my. That's why we have those breakaway rims.
Dude, he risked pulling the whole thing down to the floor right there.
Boy, that was a great dunk, and we've got a great game here.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks a lot, guys. Kevin Durant, as effortless as a scorer as this league has ever seen. He said, I'm not really flashy with how I play anymore. I just try to look for the best shot and be simple and easy with my game. Fly under the radar a bit. After every shot, I just run down the court and get back on defense. Back to you.
All right, thank you, Allie.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots. I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam.
That's exactly how you send it. 2 hands and down.
Hero, no good.
In the first quarter, he was killing them from outside, but he can't get it going here.
Powell with it, picked up by Simmons. Hero on the wing. And he hits it to tie the game. Hero's got 12 points in the game.
Well, Hero takes a ton of threes, no doubt. I mean, he has the green light from his coaches and teammates.
Kevin Durant has been leading the charge for Houston. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. We'll be right back after this word.
The Heat, 26.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. So it's Miami now. Rozier outside. Hero with it. Now guarded by Daniels. Hero with the bucket.
Yeah, and this is why Hero was a lottery pick back in 2019, because of how incredible of a scorer he can be.
A streamlined rebuild for the Rockets. In 2021, they trade away James Harden. 4 years later, the #2 seed in the West, Grant.
Yeah, and they haven't shortchanged their future either. Sure, they've added key veterans, but the bulk of their roster is still very young with room to grow.
Here's Daniels. And he banks in the layup. And that's 10 points for Dyson Daniels.
Setting each other up beautifully. I love it. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assists.
You know, nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
The kick out to Adebayo. Just 5 on the clock. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry. His Hero will not go. Misses off the front iron. And Van Vliet has got the ball here for the Rockets. The lead is 2. On the wing, Daniels. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
Heat trail by 4. Rozier looking around. Puts up a 3. Rockets with a rebound.
Just 1 for 4 thus far. They have not found their rhythm this half.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a tough NBA.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in.
And why not? A little salt in the wound. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys reeling and on the ropes.
He hasn't helped the cause with his shooting, but his teammates have had his back.
They double him with Isaac. And it's out of bounds to the Heat as Miami retains possession. Clark, there was no denying the talent of Ben Simmons, especially early in his career.
Yeah, well, even before he started in the college game, everybody knew he had it, the package of potential stardom. He won 3 high school state championships in Florida and was just beginning his journey, and it didn't quite elevate to the level we anticipated.
Here's Daniels. Miami making their last shot. It's good from about 19 feet. Daniels has got 6 in the quarter. Heat trailed by 4. Here's Rozier. Ben Simmons grabs the board.
No such thing as an easy bucket most of the time in the NBA, but I'm surprised he missed that.
Daniels outside. And it's Miami with a rebound. Rozier outside. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Rozier's gotten his first bucket of the night.
One of the things coaches like is aggressive players. And Rozier is that in spades.
Isaac's shot is off. So it's Miami now. Trailing by 2. On the wing, Rozier. Down low. Johnson. Comes up empty down low. Here's Daniels. The rebound by Ware. Johnson with it. Picked up by Reddish. Here's Ware.
Oh, man.
Oh!
Punch, that was.
Bad intentions.
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy. Focused on finishing firm at the rim.
Well, I tell you what, guys, the young kids like to say, that's doing too much. That falls into that category. That was too much.
The mid-range jumper isn't the most popular shot these days, but it's working for them.
I love that mid-range shot. It's definitely giving the defender something extra to think about.
Both teams will make substitutions. Miami trailing. Pass to Jovic. There's a minute 12 left in the third quarter. It's Wiggins on the wing. Powell outside for the lead. It's not going to go for him.
That's how you stay connected to a shooter. Was right in his jersey.
Durant draws the double. Here's Smith. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
Wow. Smith going for a slam. He wants everyone to know that he's arrived.
Mitchell. And the tip in on the offensive boards.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Here's Durant. And Durant with the big finish.
Major posterization right there, guys. Defender gave him up way too much height. All he could do was try to get out of the picture.
Powell. And Powell with the stuff.
Rising to the rack, Norman Powell, folks. That dude will punch it on you.
Pass to Durant. And it's slammed in by Durant.
When you look at how they've come out in the second half, it's almost like night and day.
No question about it. I mean, these teams are really battling hard now.
And so it's Dyson Daniels making things happen for the Rockets. Back to the game after this break. And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. The Rockets lead by 4. Left side, Simmons. And slam dunk by Simmons.
A sensational athlete. I like when Simmons rises up with confidence and jams it through.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
I love the way they're finishing, penetrating, getting downhill, taking the game to their opponents. They've been the aggressors, and that's been impressive.
Yeah, all game long, they've been also playing well inside in the paint. Lots of points are coming their way thanks to them attacking the interior.
And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. Grant, is it fair to call Kevin Durant one of the most unique players we've ever seen?
Without a doubt, B.A., most definitely. The blend of size and perimeter skill, unprecedented. KD able to rise up and score over most any defender.
So it's the Rockets now, following the 3-point basket by Miami. Pass to Durant. Takes the 3. Good. He's taken 13 shots. He's drained 10 of them. Fantastic production. It's Hero on the take. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Yeah, coming in at full speed, Hero was just too quick.
Now Smith. Jaquez covers. Right side Durant. Can't get it to fall. Now 10 for 14 from the floor. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it.
With that much room around him, it's hard to imagine he could have gotten a better shot.
Kicks it out to Isaac. 6 on the shot clock. This one for 3. And Durant hits from deep. Durant's got 15 points in just the second half. Mitchell with the ball. Drives to the hoop. Kicks it to Hero. There's the 3. Nice shot there, making him 8 for 13.
Once again, he's able to knock down the long-range jumper. He's on automatic. Just a brilliant game.
Pass to Durant. Launches a 3. Another 3 from Houston.
Boy, you could see it and feel it in his eyes at the start of this period. He is on a mission.
Now Wiggins. Now Adebayo. Back to Wiggins. Okay, Wiggins putting on a show here.
Making the impossible look easy. Wiggins with the great creativity in the air. He typically hangs in the air a little longer than the average bird, though.
Ooh, using 2 hands to power it down.
Timeout.
I'll tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Both teams changing it up here and keeping us updated from the sideline. Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Eric Spoelstra's huddle. He told his players, we are right there, guys. This game is ours. Continue to work hard, and we will win this game.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Now here's Durant. Durant on the move. Now Simmons. Adebayo with a steal. And pushing it up. Here's Miami. Cleared away by Simmons. Houston leading by 9. Durant at the arc. KD drains it.
Yeah, one of the most skilled players we've ever seen. Durant just continues to dominate offensively.
Heroes. Oh, the feathery touch. Dropped it right over the rim.
Great use of the screen. That's how you practice it and draw it up.
Finney Smith inside. Oh, the slam off a fantastic lead pass. What a play.
Hey, I know he makes a lot of threes, but he is not just a shooter. Finney Smith will throw it down on you if you're not careful.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
And we're going to have a jump ball. We've got 1:23 left in the fourth. Simmons. Ooh, he leaves no question.
Getting up and then throwing it down.
Oh, that was a big hammer right there.
Boy, the guys on the bench loving every minute of that one.
Now here's Simmons. It's Durant with a drive. Oh, the shake. And there's the layup. up. Good.
They came out and had a statement win with their performance tonight. A fantastic effort to get it done here for the Rockets.
Check out their assist numbers.
They didn't get stuck in isolation. They got the ball to the guys who had the best matchups.
And they'll chalk this up as their third win of the year.
And they meet just twice, so taking the first meeting means a lot to this team.
When it is just a two-game season series, the team winning game one has that slight mental edge going into the second meeting, knowing they've already solved their opponent one time and only have to do it one more time.
And what a huge performance it was for Kevin Durant.
Offensively, he was dialed in all night long. Scoring at will, it seemed, made the game look easy.
5 on the clock. Mitchell misses.
You wonder where was the defense that time, but they got lucky.
Shot clock and game clock, 1 second differential. Durant with the bucket.
Well, when you're Kevin Durant, long range is still easy money.
Looking to win the run. Mitchell misses. Launches it from deep. And Kevin Durant again. Durant's got 42 in the game.
That assertive mentality, I mean, just rising up from deep and draining it.
One of the reasons they're behind is because we haven't seen enough of that. He needs to become a bigger part of the offense.
And so it's the Rockets taking care of business in this one. We saw two different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating flawlessly. The other just looked lost.
And the energy in this building was awesome. The crowd was involved from the jump, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see how it all came together.
And that'll wrap it up, folks.
All right, brothers and sisters. Yeah, let's get on down to nitty-gritty like I said. Yeah, let's get on down to nitty-gritty like I said. Like I said. Yeah, let's get on down to nitty-gritty like I said. Yeah, let's get on down to nitty-gritty like I said. Like I said.
Welcome, everyone, to the NBA on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here alongside Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And our reporter tonight on the sideline is Allie LaForce. They're just off a road trip in the heat, are looking to settle back in here at home. And this is the first season matchup for them against this Rockets team. Home court advantage played a part in last year's season series. Each team took their home game in a 1-1 split.
It puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
First team foul.
And this is encouraging. Wiggins looking committed to shooting and forcing the D to compromise.
The #1 overall pick back in 2014, Andrew Wiggins, certainly capable.
Elite length and athleticism. His shot creation is more good than great. He has that 2022 All-Star nod to his credit, and of course, a championship from that same season.
And this kid, Durant, gets up in a hurry. What an incredible athlete.
Deep Adebayo. That one's no good. 0 of 1 to begin the game. Over in the corner, Isaac. It's stolen by Adebayo. In the corner, it's Wiggins. Fires for 3. It's good from long range.
And that's a comfortable spot for Wiggins. He has a great feel for that corner 3.
The wide open look for Durant. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. The shot by Powell, no good.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Looks like it could be a big night for him. Very strong start here in the first quarter.
Here's Hero after the made shot from KD.
More than a great jump shooter, Hero is a tremendous ball handler who can finish the drive with either hand.
Now here's Durant. And Adebayo sends it back. Pass to Hawkins. Back to Powell. It's up a three. And Adebayo throws it down.
And this is the level of intensity Adebayo brings. He's terrific at channeling that energy on the offensive glass. And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Now here's Powell. Down to 5 on the shot clock. With the drive. And the dunk by Powell.
Oh, there is nothing more fun than putting a big guy on a poster. That is the definition of an aggressive play.
Durant goes up and lays it nice and easy. Durant's got 8 points.
And great ability to also play inside due to the size of Durant.
And Eric Spoelstra wants a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Here's Mitchell. And now, Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Just moments ago, Eric Spoelstra and I were able to chat. Coach and I talked about what it's like competing against Kevin Durant, and he said his attention to detail, his dedication to the craft, it's second to none. You have to have your A game because nobody loves ball more than Kevin Durant. It brings out the best of you as an opponent, too. It's no secret KD is obsessed with basketball. Back to you.
All right, Allie, we thank you for that. Hero, no good. Houston leading by 5. A shot. And Houston again with the bucket.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this game.
And the foul on Dyson Daniels.
Second team foul.
That's his first foul.
Now in the game, number 2.
A minute 42 left to play in the first quarter. And Ware now top of the key. They need this. Rebounded by Isaac. Daniels with it. Picked up by Rozier. Back to Daniels. Pass to Durant. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. Tyler Hero picks one up. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Houston.
They've started the game the right way, penetrating the defense and attacking the rim. They're just not settling.
And guys, they've also done a great job generating offense from their defense, forcing turnovers and making the defense pay for those mistakes.
Still, to this day, RJ, Kevin Durant still seems matchup proof.
Well, yeah, because nothing's changed with his height and his skill. That quick release and his competitiveness, oh, it's the same as it's ever been.
The Heat trailed by 10, and a wide open look for Hero. And he's good on the three ball. Hero's got 5.
And look at how confident Hero is from range. He'll take that shot wherever possible. Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete. Now, Hero, 5 points in the game. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. They double team KD. jam.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
They came out and bum rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
A power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could. And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for Houston, going on an absolute rampage. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And looking at what we've seen from Houston, what do you guys think?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge too.
Here's Powell. Lets it go with a three. And it's Finney Smith with the rebound. Simmons with it. Now defended by Mitchell. Oh, and the jam by Ben Simmons.
And it seems like Simmons likes to attack close in. Going after the rim is a great use of that size.
Adebayo the screen. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Just 5 on the clock. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. This past offseason, the Rockets had to find a balance, Richard, between adding talent and maintaining chemistry.
Yeah, that's because continuity was a big factor in their success. But they also understand that in order to win in the postseason, you need star power.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Pass to Adebayo. Mitchell outside. Here's Adebayo. Pulls it up. The shot by Mitchell, no good. Oh, and here we go with Simmons. Nobody back.
We've already seen it. Simmons' size and agility, it creates problems for the defense.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And GA, a lot of the best defensive teams in the league have some stout zone looks they can go to. Where do those in a game come in handy?
I mean, often it's a way of challenging opponents to make perimeter shots, but also you want to show different looks just to kind of disrupt the rhythm of a team's offensive flow.
We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. No good. That's miss number 2. He's 1 for 3. The Heat trail by 15. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Here's Mitchell. And a missed layup. And here are the Rockets now. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 15 points. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Washington, where they'll face the Wizards. And that'll be the last game of their very short 3-game road tour. Here's Adams. Jaquez with the rebound. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Miami Heat. In the second quarter, held scoreless. He takes it in. That one falls. Mitchell's got his first 2 points. Rockets leading by 13. Down low. And it's Miami with the rebound. Now Wiggins. The rebound by Steven Adams. Outside, Simmons. Pass to Adams. And Adams with the slam.
Oh, he threw that one down. Adams, one of the fiercest competitors in the league.
And so Eric Spoelstra will call a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. And a new group in for the Heat.
for your Heat dancers.
So it's Miami now. 15-point game. Pass to Hero. And he makes good on the layup. Hero's got 9.
Oh, and the touch on the interior. Hero can hit jumpers as well as capitalize in close.
Stolen by Hero. Pass to Larson. Knocks down the 3-ball.
Oh, great job moving the rock by Hero. Not a ball stopper. Tyler is a team player.
Now Howard. From past the arc. And Ware pulls it down.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
Hero on the wing. He's got 9. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Here's Adams. And it's Miami with the rebound.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going in this quarter. They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
And it's Simmons penetrating. Oh, and the jam by Ben Simmons.
And this is Simmons at his best. When this kid is attacking the rim, he is tough to contain.
Pass to Ware. Here's Hero. Takes the 3. And it's Finney Smith with the rebound. Oh, and here we go with Simmons. Nobody back.
I mean, that can happen to anyone, but it's ugly every time it does.
And you have to feel for him. That's the kind of miss that will stick with you for a little bit.
Here's Ware. And Simmons with the rebound. And that does it for the first half of play. Rockets ahead, leading by 10. We'll be back shortly live from Miami Arena.
34.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. Here's Hero. Driving to the basket. Can't hit from in close.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Back to Durant. From deep. Pocket 6. Rebound by the Heat. Their next game, playing at home, as the Nets come into town. They'll find themselves in the middle of this string of 3 straight at home. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. Wiggins has got it back down to single digits for the Heat.
Over his career, we've seen Wiggins improve that 3-point shooting game. Credit Andrew for putting in the work.
First team foul.
Second half rolling along now. About a minute played here. Hero from deep 3-point territory. And again, Miami with the triple.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
Right side, Kevin Durant. Durant raising up.
Okay, I'm going to tell you something that everyone knows or should know. When Durant turns it on, there is no slowing him down. That's how lethal of a scorer he is in NBA history.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Thank you, guys. Well, a bit of youth movement for the Miami Heat. Their rising star guard, Tyler Hero, said, we've got a bunch of young guys who can come in and put in the work, and that's what I'm all about. This is an organization that values that, and it's important that we all have the same vision as the young guys start to grow up. Kevin, back to you.
Okay, Allie, thanks. Pass to Hackett. On the clock. And here's Adebayo outside.
Oh, how about the read from the young fella? Isaac is dependable at anticipating when to go for the block.
2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Durant in the corner. This one for three. Durant climbing the lane. And the jam by Kevin Durant.
And just slicing to that look. Durant there decisive and able to get where he wants to.
On the wing, Rozier. Nailed from three-point land.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Outside Durant. Lets the three fly. And it's Miami with the rebound.
He hit 1-3 in the first half, but he hasn't had anything since.
Here's Rozier, and the layup is good. And now just a 3-point Houston lead.
Strong take inside by Rozier. He might be a smaller guard, but he's got no feel.
Durant, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on Bam Adebayo.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game.
And he buried a bunch of shots from the stripe in that last game. Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. And no questioning the greatness of Kevin Durant. But, Greg, trying to get back into championship contention.
Yeah, and since his 2 titles with the Warriors, disappointment with the Nets and Suns, can he get a shot at another ring?
The Heat trailed by 4. Kicks it out to Wiggins. Back to Rozier. KD comes with the double team. 6 to shoot. Over in the corner, Jaquez. And it's off from three-point range. Powell with the steal. Into the lane. Rockets with the rebound. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Outside for Durant. And stolen by Wiggins. Here's Rozier. And the shot falls short this time.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Here's KD. And KD throws it down.
Yeah, but I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. And so Eric Spoelstra will call a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. A different look for Miami. 1:35 left here in the third quarter. The Heat trailed by 6. Mitchell outside. On the wing, Johnson. 5 to shoot. Here's Mitchell. Oh, that's offensive interference.
The score will not count. Now in the game for Miami, number 2.
Rockets leading by 6. Outside, KD. For 3. So smooth on the 3 from Durant.
3.
His first triple of the second half. Can he get it going?
Rozier with the ball. Outguarded by Simmons. Right side, Rozier. Isaac with the steal. Outside, KD. Isaac outside. Back to KD. And KD throws it down.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Doubled by Smith. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. Here's Rozier, and they immediately answer back with the dunk at the other end.
That should give them a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt here.
And they need more where that came from. They're not out of this hole yet.
And so it's the Houston Rockets in control with the 9-point lead to end the quarter. They're shooting the ball so well. The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Rockets leading by 9. Outside, KD. And then Durant with the jam.
Oh, get out of his way.
No way the D was going to slow him down. Pass to Jovic. There's the pick. Here's Larson. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
The three from KD. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. Durant's got 5 points now in the quarter. And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game. How it's been going for Houston.
They've been just suffocating on defense the whole game. Look at their shot blocking. The opposition doesn't have any room to breathe.
Another thing they're doing well tonight is getting steals, and that can be attributed to their tenacious style defensively.
Knocked loose. Mitchell with the steal. And stolen by Simmons. And then Durant with the dunk.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
Jonathan Isaac. Third personal.
Free throw good. Ware. And so Ware nails both of them.
Some big guys struggle at the line, not him. He's put in the work to defy that assumption.
KD on the wing. Off with the layup.
Uncharacteristic, but that's a bucket he'll convert 90% of the time.
Here's Wiggins. Comes up empty down low. Rockets leading by 12. Smith outside. And the dunk by Smith.
And guys, we're going to see a lot of that from this young man. Smith right now beasting.
Mitchell wide open. Hands it from downtown.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
And Durant launches from deep. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Simmons there for the rebound.
And they've controlled the boards, and that's a big reason why they're controlling the lead.
The putback. He parachutes in for the putback.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
And we'll have a timeout called by Eric Spoelstra. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately. The Heat trailed by 16. Hero. Down he goes for three.
And this is why many are high on Hero. Possesses ability to kick it up a notch and just take over.
Isaac a screen. Durant. And hit the three. And here's Miami. Takes the three. Knocks down the three.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
The free throw drops for Durant.
And there's just so many things Durant does well. If they all fire together, he could be a special player in this league.
Outside Hero. Here's Powell. One-handed!
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you can give up some size, but that shows you how fearless he is, willing to attack the basket no matter who is in front of him.
Hero. Smith there for the rebound. Rockets leading by 10. Left side, KD. Going inside.
That's easy money for Durant. Just too long, too skilled.
And it's the Heat with the ball. Hero with it. Outguarded by Simmons. And here is Powell. Nice use of the glass on the finish.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring. Able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
And we'll just watch the clock wind down, guys, in what will turn out to be a win here for Houston.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
And during the long NBA season, each contest important here tonight. Tonight's win will give them 4 on the season.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
And looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Kevin Durant.
He did a great job following his team's game plan and not rushing anything on offense, which allowed him to catch fire.
Second personal foul. Second team foul. Substitutions for your Heat.
Powell outside.
Larson.
Durant fires. He drills the three. So we see Houston taking the W here. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And that about wraps it up.
Used to be the liberty scene for the bread and say, do the live off child tune. I done pay my dues, but still play the blues. Play me like you was scared to lose. I'm still a fool. You ain't heard the news. I wasn't no limit. Make a major move. I won't stop now. I can't stop. You can't stop. Don't try. We true soldiers. We don't. We keep rolling. Nah. All the boys bad inside the roof boat. Hallelujah. Inside rumors. We saying he there. We there. Beware. See there. Silk that fiend there. Mama there. P there. Ain't no salary cap on top of my dollars. I roll with nothing but them no limit riders. I get down. I hold my tank up high. Watch how many get wild. Nah.